Hello everyone and welcome to GT4 Series Racing at Donington Park. As the sun is about to set over the paddock, the challenge transforms into a battle of survival. When the lights go out and familiar reference points of Leicester countryside vanish, leaving them to rely on the flicker of their headlights and the glowing brake discs of the car ahead. The elevation changes become even more treacherous in the dark. Hitting the dip at the bottom of Kramer curves feels like a leap of faith when you can no longer see the exit. It's about time to unleash the beast at the heart of British racing.
Place your bets, folks, and put it all on black, because it's the GT4 series with Black Flag Racing.
All right, hey, how's everybody doing? I'm your commentator today, Grays. I will be sitting here doing the commentary for this amazing race around Donington Park today. This is round 6 of the Black Flag Racing GT4 series. This is the first season of this. So this is all new, new untested terrain for them in these cars. We will take a lap around the track here, get the layout before qualifying ends, and then we'll go through where everybody's at in position and what the points are looking like. Let's see if I can find someone about to start a lap here. Okay, they're finishing up the last couple corners here. Beautiful Aston Martin by Slambone in there. I think he's going to do well today. Quite a few Aston Martins showing up. I don't know if that's British pride or if that's just the luck of the draw, but they are here today to play against a bunch of Mercedes who tend to dominate the field. All right, as we go through the last turn here at Goddard's, we have Slam down the front stretch called Wheatcroft Straight. Got to be careful here because the pit exit is right on the ideal racing line going into Redgate, which is turn 1. A little bit wide. Hope we can save it. Oh no. All right, well that turn there to the left is Hollywood, but he's just checking out the grass length at the moment. See if we can jump to another car. Yep. Oh no, this is horrible. All right. Right, there's Hollywood. Go down here through the Kramer curves. This is called the old hairpin. As you start to ascend the hill through Starkey's Bridge, even though I don't see a bridge. Schwantz curve. And then a right-hander in McLean's. Up the hill, another right-hander. You get light there in Copus. This is Starkey's Straight. Probably the fastest part of the track. The 1 second the driver has to take a sip of water, shake his shoulders, and loosen up a little bit before we go into Fogarty's S's. And then race down here, hard on the brakes, into the Melbourne hairpin. And then back up to Goddard's. We have 4 minutes remaining in qualifying before this race gets started. This is a night race. They will be under, well, not under the lights because there are no lights. But this is going to be a night race around this wonderful circuit, steeped in British heritage. It's probably like 200 years old. They probably used to race horses around here. I don't know. I don't believe this one was an airfield. So they got that going for them. It's not as bumpy as it is in Silverstone. my history here doesn't tell me when this track was opened, but it's going to be a very difficult race today. As always, as soon as you, we already saw it from Slam, as soon as you get off the track a little bit, that grass takes over and you have no control of where you're going to go. Commander Thrawn, newcomer, very, very, very quick. Believe he's coming from ACL. Welcome to Black Flag Racing, Commander Thrawn. Commander Thrawn, by the way, throwback to a Star Wars series. Was no longer canon, the books, but he is in, I believe, one of the cartoon series now. And I don't know if he was in Obi-Wan or not, but Commander Thrawn. He's blue, by the way. But the car is definitely holding to the silver and pink, which is nice. Oh, somebody wants to join. Okay, well, let's look at where everybody stands right now. Marnik is currently on the fastest lap of qualifying in P1, followed by GTX Dave, Hellgrind, Milkman, Thrawn, Gillard, Ghoststroke, Hellcat, Zodi, Slam is in 10th, Bullman in 11th. It looks like the Con Man just showed up. Ignore me, I am just here for the commentary. So Con Man needs to set a lap, or just maybe he's content with starting in the back. And someone just messaged me, M3D Junior, whoever you are. Yeah, come on and join. As long as you've signed up for the track, you can come race with us. No worries about having to be, in time. As long as you make the race, you're good. You can skip qualifying, man. All right, now while this is finishing up, we are going to go to the qualifying preparations. I want to bring up the points. All right, so there was a bit of a shakeup in the points. It was identified that we had essentially an error within our calculations. If you can see that Tin is now in second, the reason for that is he was not signed up for this series when Brands Hatch happened, the very first race. And in that race, he wasn't there, so he didn't get any points, so he had a 0. Well, we have a drop race in this series, so his drop race was the 0 every time. But it wasn't accurate because he wasn't in the series then. You can't have a 0 for a race you didn't attend. So you get an X. Not that you didn't attend, but you weren't signed up. All right? So he wasn't signed up. So you got an X, which means now his drop race is his highest total, or his lowest total, which is 46, which has put him back behind Marnik. Marnik has been true to this series and has been in every race. So he should have the advantage, in my opinion, here, because he attended all of them. He made it in time. He signed up in time. Tin could still take it. But, yeah, he is back, and he is not here tonight. After Marnik and Tin, we have GTX Dave, Hellcat, Milkman, Zodi, Gillard, Ghoststroke, Snarly, who I have not seen here tonight, Papa Puddin', who's not here, Sim Racer also not here, and Dalen is not here. So there's a chance for some people to definitely separate themselves. We're going to have Bullman move up in the points for sure tonight because he's here. Get that off of the screen for us. Oh. All right, qualifying is done. We're just waiting for everybody to reset and get back to the pit lane. And then the grid will be set for round 6 at Donington Park. Hey, 5 people watching. How's the sound? Is everything good? Let me know in the comments, please. I appreciate you. All right, so we do a back and forth on Wednesdays. This Wednesday is going to be the GT4s. Obviously, next week is going to be the one make, which is the NSX. But the one make is capped at 6 weeks. So this race will be the last race for the one make. Coming up after, in the 2-week break we will take while we're setting up the next one make, we do have some unique one-off races that anyone's able to attend. We will have the Ferrari 488 Challenge race at Kyalami. That's going to be an amazing race. The Ferrari Challenge is a great car. And then we are also going to have you guessed it, the M2 race at Snetterton, another British track. That'll be 2 weeks after that. So as we continue on with the GT4 series, we will have some unique races, one-make races happening just for funds while we're figuring out what car we're going to drive in the one-make series. I also want to put up this week's calendar. After today's race, the next scheduled events, we have Friday night fights, which will be at Indy. It's a very relaxed race. There are no points deductions for that race. No IRs. It's really just for fun. People pick random cars, just to try something out. Sometimes it gets a little elbows out and there's some wrecking, but it's all right. It's just for fun. After that, we're going to do another Friday fun night with another Among Us, which will be excellent. I heard it was amazing last time. I missed it, but I should make it this time. Saturday morning, we will have the initial Prospect Series final at Brands Hatch. And then 2 hours later, we will have the Premier final also at Brands Hatch. The points are tight for that, too. I don't have them here to bring up at the moment. I should have added them in. That's going to be great. Later Saturday night, we do have our Saturday night lessons where we try and get some veteran drivers, some very skilled drivers in there with some of the newer drivers to help them out. They ask questions. They watch everybody compete and follow their line and learn a lot. People have taken seconds off of their lap times from that. And then Sunday, we're going to have a GT7 race at Nords. That should be a lot of fun for those Sony boys out there. Give me a moment. My car will jump to the pit lane, and I will go ahead and get us on the beautiful helicopter cam for the beginning of this race.
Stay double file.
It isn't too dark. Right now, it is 6 a.m. I was told the sun doesn't come up till 6:45, so we're going to be doing good today. Hopefully, this turns into an amazing race. Looks like it's just going to be dusk. A dusk race, guys. All right, I'm going to make this screen larger so I can see better. All right. As they come down Hollywood into the Craner curves. Marnick's showing everybody around. What do you guys think of the goofy little rain light antenna straight on the roof? I am not a fan of that. I mean, there's so many better options out there for rain lights.
Green light, go, go, go.
Whoa, hold on. We did not set it to a full lap. This is a pandemonium. Just like it was on Tuesday, we did not have a full lap. And the sun is already, looks like it's about kind of, we do have a spin already. Looks like we had, who was that? Thrawn. The newcomer Thrawn off. Yeah, I got to turn my lights on, sorry. I'm still sitting on the straight, which is not good. I don't know why my car is there. Let me get my car to the pits. 1 second. God. All right, I don't know why this is like this. Someone else needs to set up the servers from now on. This is crazy. All right, back to the front. We have Marnick. My car would have been just a roadblock for everybody. That would have been horrible. Can't believe it's set up like this. Oh my goodness. Hey, but it's all for fun, guys. Little wrench thrown in there. Let's see who can overcome that and have a great race. All right, as we come down to the Melbourne hairpin, we have Marnick, GTX Dave, Hellgrind, Milkman, followed by Gillard, Ghost Stroke, Zodi, Howcat, Slam, Conman, Gingy's here, along with Bullman, and we have Thrawn. A little three-way battle there in the back.
Faster cars approaching. Faster car approaching. Watch out.
All right, down into the Craner curves. Marnik is maintaining a comfortable lead still. Already over a second up on GTX Dave. And YouTube's not letting me comment. I don't know what's going on. But the stream's live, so we're going to roll with it. I don't know why no one can comment, too. That's kind of bizarre. Hopefully this saves on YouTube. I'll save it separate as well, I guess. That livery, Ghost Stroke's livery on that car is pretty nice looking. I like it. Neon helped being seen out here, although it doesn't seem to be an issue at the moment. Sun is rising.
Faster car behind you.
See if I can get that to stop saying that every single lap.
Faster car.
Alright, let's see if I can switch from here without having to hit drive. Yeah, it's going to make me hit drive each time. Well, that's no fun. Let's get that off the screen. All right, that has me in the pits now, so we're good. Still going to say controls locked, I guess. Whatever. GTX Dave. Still trailing Marnik. Not getting much distance. He's still ahead by 1.6, but that's not a massive amount. Into the Melbourne hairpin once again. And Goddard's on a Wheatcroft straight. We do have a pit for tires in this. We do have some close battles here in the back. Still within the top 10. Zodi Conman got around Howcat at some point. And it's close here between Gillard and Ghost Stroke. Ghost Stroke, the only Audi out here today. I believe he's the only Audi in this series. Man, that chicane is nice there. It's called the Fogarty S's. Slam not gaining much time on this pack, but if they keep fighting ahead of him, he'll get there eventually. Oh, Thrawn goes deep and loses it. Loses another spot to Howcat. Oh, close battle. Howcat with the far outside line. Oh, it looks like Hellcat got around Conman. Let's check on the leaders real quick. Marnik, 2-second gap now to GTX Dave. Do this, hopefully we can maybe get them both in the frame. 2.2 seconds now, and then 2 seconds further back to Hellgrind. Milkman in 4th. Solid performance so far in the Chevy. Let's do a lap with Milkman. Helmacam. Right into Red Gate. Just float right on through. There's a lot of floating with these GT4s. You have to just... You can't nail the gas and nail the brakes. You just got to float through. Right, old hairpin into Starkey's Bridge. Chevy sounds good through there, doesn't it? Oh no! Not what we want to see. Commentator's curse has Milkman into the wall. And he's going to lose that top 10 for sure. Looks like he stopped it just at the edge, so hopefully not much damage for him. That is unfortunate for Milkman. He is now in 10th with potential damage and Conman right behind him. Man. Right at the 20-minute mark, or at the, sorry, the 40-minute mark. Pits will open here in, I believe, 5 minutes, so let's go down through the entire field, see everyone's car. All right, we got Marnik in first in the AMG. Yellow with like a copper stripe. GTX Dave, also AMG. White with blue, the goofy antenna on top. Hellgrind in a, what would you call that? Like auburn and gold, I guess? Nice looking livery on that Aston Martin. New to this series, just signed up today, knows that he's not going to be competitive as far as the season points, but wants to get some time in, which is great. Ghost Stroke with the neon 1990s color, inspired by, man, I don't know what, but it looks pretty out there, doesn't it? With the pink and the chrome, that's nice. Getting lots of pressure right now from Gillard in the white and maroon. It's kind of a red Mercedes. Lots of Mercedes and Astons out here today. Commander Thrawn, where are you? There you are in your Aston Martin. Also sporting the pink, probably for the Lingard family. Zadi in his typical bright, what's his name? Big Bird yellow car with the pink wheels. Hellcat in the, what we got here? Like a dark blue, like a burnt orange and a yellow. Looks very nice. Slam, we already looked at this beast. Unique colored Aston, wanting to be a Lambo. Milkman. Looks like he didn't put much damage on that car with the black and orange and silver. Conman with black and red. I like that one a lot. It's one of the manufacturer liveries, so I like that it's one of those and not one of the made up ones. I like the ones that are actually from the cars. This AMG's Bullman in the silver and green. That's nice. And bringing up the rear today, other than myself, we have the Janetta. Good choice today from Gingy. And that's going to be kind of a smoke with red and white in the back. Beautiful rear end on that car, I'll say that for sure. I don't know if I like it. I mean, the steering wheel is on the wrong side, but it's nice nonetheless. Yep, going the wrong way. Marnik out in front by over 4 seconds now. Looks like he's got this one solidly in the bag with a smaller field today and a decent sized track for the slower speeds. I don't know how long it's going to take him to catch. Oh, looks like we have... Is that Hellcat off? Yes, looks like Hellcat is off. No, 61 is off. Where are they at? I can't see them. Oh, there they are on the side. It's, oh no, it's Slambonin. Slambonin down to 12th. Looks like he lost his spot to Bullman. Looks like no damage, just spun coming up McLean's into Copus. I don't know. Ginchi came in, didn't get a chance to qualify. I don't know if he put a setup in. Maybe he's just on the safe setup. Doesn't look like he has, the pace today. I don't think he had an incident, but he's definitely fallen back, and I know Ginchi's a good driver. Obviously his name is red, so he's new. So Marnik's 20 seconds behind Gingy. So he'll be catching him here, and I'd probably say right after the pits. Pits should be opening here in a minute and a half. Still no comments. I think something's wrong because I know people, I see at least 3 people are watching right now. I know at some point we had like almost 10. I think there's just something wrong right now with YouTube letting me do comments. Sorry about that, guys. Please give a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And enjoy the rest of the race here. Hellgrind has kept it close to Dave, not giving Dave any quarter. He's going to push him the whole way. My car. Pit lane should be opening, so let me get to some guys that are not in pit lane yet. I want to catch the pits. See if anybody in the back takes it, because it should open here in 4 seconds. If I did it right. Who knows? Because I clearly messed up at the beginning. Yes, pit lane is open. Trying to see if there's any takers. Hellcat with the spin. Does he take the pits? Hellcat takes the pits. Our first pit of the day. All right, we will watch Hellcat's pit. And Hellcat's pit is sponsored by us. It's sponsored by Black Flag Racing. The Black Flag Racing pit pass, pit cam is here for the first pit of the day from Hellcat. Please scan the QR code and give us $1. If you want some stickers, give us $10. If you want some merch, there's a website link in the description, I believe. Who knows if YouTube did that correctly or not. Hellcat looks like had some serious damage. He's here a long time, and Hellcat typically is like a splash and dash kind of guy. So to come through here already and need to take this much time makes me think he has some major damage that he had to fix. Bumper still messed up, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a 30-second pit. I don't think he took tires, did he? Why would he take tires? Hey. See you in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. All right, and that's Hellcat's pit. About 45 seconds, so some damage and fuel. Sponsored by Black Flag Racing. Black Flag Racing pit pass, pit cam. All right, let's get back to the rest of the action. Looks like no one else has come to the pit lane yet. Right along with the back of Hell Grind. Still only 2 seconds up. 2 seconds within Dave there. Smooth through the corner. We are catching some lap traffic here. We have Marnik only 4 seconds, basically 1 turn away from Gingy. And Gingy went off slightly. So Gingy went off. A torquey little car. Janetta. Looks like no one else has taken pit yet. Oh, Milkman pitted. I missed that. See, he cleared his pit. Maybe he's probably in there the same time that Hellcat was. And Thrawn has a drive-through. He must have sped in pit lane. .47's off. That's Gingy. Gingy's off in the Janetta. Gingy still needs to pit so you can do all his repairs still. That's the worst, when you pit and then you have damage. See if anybody's coming to pit lane. Ghost not taking the pit yet. Slam. Ghost already took his pit. Slam's coming to the pits. Followed by Thrawn into the pits. Oh, he's got to do his drive-through. Got him just doing his drive-through. He's going to lose positions. Milkman up to 10th. Marnik with a 135. Six seconds up on GTX Dave. He is walking away with it today. All right, Slam's done with his pit. Pit strategy always intrigues me, so I love to see what people are going to do with the pit and how they end up coming out. Gil up to 4th, still is not pitted. The highest position person with a pit is 6th with Ghost Stroke. So great showing from Ghost today in that hard to handle Audi. Zadi also pitted. Woolman's in 8th, but he still needs to pit. He has Milkman and it's actually Admiral Thrawn, by the way. Not Commander Thrawn, it's Admiral Thrawn. But we'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. I'll let it slide this time. Woolman choosing not to pit still. And looks like Milkman is likely to pass him on this lap. If I can find the other cam. Yeah, there we go. See if Milkman is able to pass him cleanly. I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll have the patience to make sure that he gets the best, safest location. Everybody can keep driving down the road. Hard on the brakes in the Chevy. Feathering the throttle, keeping the back from sliding out. All right, at the top of Coppice. Coppice? I don't know, it's probably Coppice. C-O-P-P-I-C-E. It's like spice, but like cop ice. Bullman's not making it easy through the Fogarty S's. Do have the 66 in pit lane, the con man. Right, he takes the inside lane. Looks like Bullman maybe you just gave it to him there. And Thrawn is right behind him. Let me reset that to the rear cam. I like the rear. There we go. Oh, man. Good battle here. Milkman and Thrawn. And looks like at this time we did have Bullman go to the pits. And guys, I don't know if you can see that yellow car in the background, but that is the leader. Looks like Zodi's getting close. Who's Zodi fighting with back there? Let's find Zodi real quick. Zodi. Well, that's me. Don't care about me. Bullman. Gingy in the pits. Where's Zodi? I thought I saw him in a battle with somebody. Nope, Zodi's kind of on an island. I bet I thought I saw the 224 and I saw the 247 because I went to Gillard. Gillard was in a battle there with whoever is in front of him, Slam Bonin. Not for position. Looks like he's lapping. Alright, so we still have the top 3 to pit. They have not made it through the pit yet. And this is close here. Hellgrind has gotten right up the back end of GTX Dave. All right, GTX Dave does go to the pit. Let's follow Hellgrind around for this lap and see if he's able to. It looks like a little bit of an off there from Howcat. He is showing his yellow, but there he goes. He's not yellow anymore. Must have just had a slight off at Copus. All right, through the Craner curves. Old Hairpin, Starkey's Bridge. Alright, GTX Dave is out of the pits. So I'm guessing to cover, Hellgrind will pit this lap. Marnik pitted.
At the halfway mark.
All right, halfway through. 10 minutes left on the pit timer. Looks like everybody's pretty much done. But it's up to Hellgrind right now to cover this gap. To see if he can get in and out. Maybe gain. I don't know if he's going to be able to cover Marnik. But probably GTX Dave if he plays this right. He's on a good lap right now. Only slightly on less than 2/10 down on his lap. 2/10 down on his lap. On his best lap, so this is a solid lap. Somebody got us, and Dave got a stop and go. Oh my goodness. Perfect for Hellgrind. Dave got a stop and go. Yeah, I think Marnik's going to easily pass Hellgrind here and take back over the lead. But Dave with a stop and go. This happens more than I'd like for Dave. I feel like I've seen this too many times out of Dave recently. I don't know if he's just trying to break extra late into the pit, or if he's off he can't be off the limiter too early, can he? It seems like such a wasted move. All right, Hellgrind is coming out. Hellgrind got a stop and go as well. Is it the short pit entrance that's getting them? Oh no, and Hellgrind went in the pits, right? He didn't take fuel. This is 1 liter. He probably doesn't know it's his first race. He has to take 1 liter of fuel. Like every race we do with a pit, you have to take at least 1 liter of fuel, and he must not have done that. Wow, unfortunate. Hellgrind's probably like, what happened? I pitted. He didn't take a liter of fuel. Dang, that's too bad. I'm beside myself. I kind of just spaced out there for a moment, like, what could I have done to make sure that happened for him? I didn't talk to him in the chat, really, and I feel bad. Somebody should have told him, though. Come on, guys. I'm blaming it. They're all in a group voice chat. Actually, let me make sure everybody got in the chat while we're sitting here. Yeah, looks like the one guy we don't have in there. All right, I will get in touch with that person. I'm not going to call him out on here. Zadi, smooth in fourth. Smooth operator in that Camaro. GTX Dave, though, likely faster, but he had to take that drive, or that stop and go. Gillard, still the only person not to pit. Still has a few laps to go. He does have the leader right behind him. What do? Do you stay out and become an obstacle for the leader to overcome, or you take Goddard's and pit? He pits. All right, so he will potentially lose. He should still be in the top 10, I think, if he just does a splash and dash. Conman just took 7th. Slam just took 8th. Yep, all right, he's out, so he's in 9th place. Jump with the leader and see what's happening. All right, Marnik out here just cruising. Right now we also have Marnik with the fastest lap of the race. Ghost Stroke in second. A great showing out of Ghost Stroke. Keeping it clean out there. Zadi in third, amazing. GTX Dave. Thrawn in 5th. Milkman. Conman in 7th. Slam 8th. Gillard 9th. Looks like we did have a disconnect with Hellgrind because he didn't take he didn't know he was supposed to take the leader of fuel. That's too bad. All right, less than 20 minutes left. Everyone is pitted. An unbelievable gap to second. Where's second? Ghost Stroke. What number's Ghost Stroke? Oh yeah, 907, Alaska. Ghost Stroke is just coming off Copus down Starkey Straight. Wow. Dominating performance out of Martin today. Let's find some closer racing, see what we can see. Make it a little more fun. GTX Dave made it around Zadi. Thrawn and Milkman. Some decent spacing there. Right, and here we got Ghost Stroke with Hellcat right behind him. Hellcat at this point is not for position, but Hellcat's a quick driver. And GTX Dave in third, only 10 seconds back. I mean, this could be close. This is going to be the battle. Will GTX Dave be able to catch Ghost Stroke, who's just now going through the old hairpin? Dave takes Redgate into Hollywood. Oh, he's more than 10 seconds back. I must have looked at that. I think he was just 10 seconds back to Bullman. So he's quite a distance. Zadi not giving up right there with him. He can smell the podium. Bumblebee yellow out there for Marnik. Ghost Stroke solid in that car. I can't drive that car for anything. And Hellcat did have a slightly faster lap. So Hellcat's not giving up at all. This is still a long race. Bullman, top 10. Great job for Bullman. You have GTX Dave and Zadi behind him, not for position. 11th is Bullman. Wait, it says 10th on here. It says 11th on. Oh, there you go. Okay, Conman. Conman is 11th. What number is Conman? 66. Where is 66? 66 is in the pits. Did he have an off? Did he have an off that I missed? Everyone had pitted, right? Except for me. Messaging Hellgrind.
The pit window is closing now.
All right, pit window's closed. Everybody's completed their pits. Is Conman back on track? Conman is back on track. GTX Dave taking the inside around Bullman. Nice performance there from both of them. Little slide there. Little Zadi slide. Dude, Hellgrind is out here putting on a clinic. Complete domination. Lapping basically the entire field. Whole fastest lap. To ask him what kind of music he listens to when he drives, or if he doesn't listen to any at all. Conman, Soul Seal livery. Ghost out here putting some work in. 13 minutes left. GTX Dave is 15 seconds back. I don't know if he's catching him a second a lap. We'll have to see. That's not him behind him. That's Hellcat. This is GTX Dave. So, GTX Dave going through McLean's, Hellcat going through Fogarty S's. Milkman, is he in damage, or is that just... That's just... Okay, that's just little carnage from the race. A little dirt all over the car. I thought he had damage on the front end there, but he's good. One of the closest battles right now is going to be Slam and Gil. Gil right behind him. Let's do a hood lap with Gil. Down through the... Where are we at? Okay, going... That was the Fogarty S's Melbourne hairpin. See how smooth he made through those S's. I want to see that again. 2.7, 2.6. He's closing in on Slam. AMG is wonderful to drive around here. Echoing off the wall. He might catch him this lap. Down into Hollywood. Craner curves. You know, what is that thing there on the left? Is that the bridge? It's like a bridge to nowhere? What is that thing? That must be Starkey's bridge. Must be. Dude, using all this tiny road. Gil's on a mission tonight. That's nice through there. Yeah, I think he's going to catch him soon, folks. I don't believe there's any other close battles. Everybody has got some decent distance. This is the fight right now. One of my new favorite views. Let's do a lap around here with Slam and see if he can keep Gillard behind him. Wide, you're gonna lose your momentum. It's Aston versus AMG, AMR versus AMG. How's that sound? Double check, make sure. Yeah, it looks like, oh, the comments are working finally. Yep, Nate said Zotti's doing an amazing job here. I'll put them on the screen now that they're working. Yep, hits, yep, he got caught. Oh no! And Gil with an, oh no, Gil with an off. He collected it. He collected it back up. He has some damage. He is going to have a rough rest of this race. Zotti is doing great in that Camaro. Let's find some Zotti. Again, using every ounce of this road, just sliding a little bit with those tires. Using that American muscle here. Oh, we have a car off behind as well. We have Thrawn off from 5th. That's a... Oh, I missed GTX Dave passing Zodi. Sorry. Caught him faster than I thought. Oh, wait. That already happened. I'm waiting for GTX Dave to pass Ghost. My bad. Oh, you're saying... Nate's saying that Marnik must listen to the VFR intro. Man, it's a jam, isn't it? I like that song. I might switch up the graphics and the, the video or whatever, but I like that song. All right, this is for position. No, wait, the car behind it. Sorry, I'm off a little bit. It's not for position. Thrawn is just ahead. There's Thrawn. It's hard to look at this, how it divides everyone up. Thrawn, almost 9 seconds back to Zodi. GTX Dave, under 4 seconds now to Hellcat. Oh, yep. And then right after that, it's going to be Ghost Stroke. But less than 6 minutes. I don't know if he's going to do it. Smooth through the Fogarty S's for Ghost. We did have an off there by Gingy. Hopefully Gingy doesn't get in the way of the upcoming drivers. I believe maybe it did that just to stay out of the way. Yeah, he's just putting his time in here. Getting some experience, which is great. Like I said, solid driver. New to this game, but solid driver. Respectful, safe driver. Oh, he's just all over the place. Oh no, commentator's curse for Gingy. Hellcat, respectful thing, staying out of the way, letting Dave through. Because Dave's on a mission. He's 6.5 seconds away from Ghost for second. This will be a huge jump for Ghost in the points if we can keep this. And Dave may be close to Marnik or Tin, especially because Tin didn't make it today. Trying to find a closer battle. Martin just putting on a clinic today, like I said. Jeez. Milkman. 4 seconds back to Thrawn. Don't know if he'll make it there. Let's see. Where's Thrawn? Oh, yeah. Okay. Not gonna happen. Bullman keeping that 10th locked in. 20 seconds back to Conman? For real? Let's go, Bullman. Slambonen's also locked in. Man, Gil was so close too. Here's that spot where he spun around. I have an issue here too. Right up here at this next right-hander. Because you take this and you want to get on the throttle, but you got to feather it. You watched, I think it was Milkman feather it through there. He took it a little easier that time. Doesn't want to spin again. Nice. Oh no, Ghost is off. Ghost is off. Where's Dave? Dave has him in his sights now. Yep, this is going to be a good one. A few laps left. Oh no. Oh no. You'll just had that off, or Ghost Stroke just had that off going through the Fogarty S's, it looked like. right. Looks like maybe where's the leader at? Leader's going to cross the finish line. We may have 2 more laps. It's going to be a hard fight for Ghost Stroke. He's locked in. Ghost Stroke does this on his lunch break. He lives up in the wonderful area in Alaska. Dave with the unconventional attempt through the grass at Starkey's Bridge. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. Gave Ghost a little bit of a breather there. All right, I don't think Marnick's going to slow up. It's not in his nature to slow up to make this his last lap, which would mean these guys have to do 1 more. I think they're going to have to do 2 more laps. All right, and he took it. He took the position. Dave is now in second. Goes still respectable in third. And there's a chance here he can take it back. I mean, there he flashed your lights at him, make him nervous. That's my man. Oh, he take that turn so much better than Dave.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
There's still going to be 1 more lap. Oh, lost a little time there in McLean's. Ghost's not giving up. He's flashing, flashing, flashing. Looking down the field, I don't see any close races at the moment. This is definitely the closest one. We will switch to Marnick as he crosses the line here in about 20 seconds, and then we'll go down through the field as they finish the race. Ghost does have 1 more lap to attempt the pass. This is where he gains all that time back, right through here. Dave didn't give much up there that time. All right, it's time to head back.
The leader has finished the race.
All right, Marnick with the win. Congratulations, Marnick. Right behind him, Zadi. 4th place, great job. 5th place, Admiral Thrawn. Milkman in 6th. That right there. Bullman 10th. Great job, Bullman. Conman, a great finish from you as well. All right, we got Slam crossing the line. Gillard crossing the line in 8th. Gingy in 12th. This is that battle. Looks like Dave's going to take second. And yeah, congratulations to these two. It's a good fight, and you both deserve the podium. Green smoke for whatever reason. Great job, Dave. Great job, Ghost. And in 9th, Howcat. Great finish, guys. All right, so there's our totals. Let me grab a snap of this real quick. We have Marnik from first to first. He stayed there the entire time. Fastest lap, GTX Dave in second, Ghost Stroke third, Zadi in fourth. Fifth went to Commander Thrawn, I'll say it your way. Sixth is the Milkman. Seventh, Slambonin. Gillard in eighth, Howcat ninth, Bullman 10th, Conman 11th, Gingy in 12th. Fortunately, Hellgrind was having issues with the pit, so unfortunate. But that was a great race, guys. That was an excellent showing from everyone. And that'll be the end of this stream. I appreciate everybody for coming out. I will make sure to add all the sponsors' information next time I do this, just to be able to say all their information. But I appreciate everybody that watched, appreciate everybody that donates to the league. And it was a great time. And I'll see everyone next time.